Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you working at the Writing Center?
I am. I start my shift in about 20 minutes.
We're making a documentary about people who work in the Writing Center, and we were hoping that we could interview them.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem.
So I was wondering if you could start by telling me just what you do at the Writing Center, what the purpose of the Writing Center is.
Oh, well, we provide services where students can come in with their papers or just with a few ideas, and then we just sit down with them and talk about where they can improve, what they're doing really well, and just how to make their papers better, and then give them some strategies they can take to different writing scenarios in their life.
Okay, but I mean, students can also just drop the papers off, right? And then you'll...
Oh, no, we do not allow what's called as Fix-It services. So you can't just drop off your paper and come back after lunch to pick it up. You have to be there while we work with you on it.
You have to be there the whole time?
Yeah, you have to be there the whole time.
But the 2T is not actually doing anything, right? Are you working
No, the 2T is very involved in this process. We actually encourage the 2T to do most of the work. We don't want to appropriate their paper or have any situations that could maybe lead to plagiarism or something like that.
You said the term fix-it shop earlier.
Yes.
Phrase. What does that phrase mean?
Well, a fix-it shop would be a place where you could do what you were saying earlier, where you could just drop off your paper and come back later and have it edited for grammar and spelling. We don't provide that service here. We really work with writers together on a process.
Yo, check it. Stephen North 84. Loop Campus. WC Online, let's go. My paper's not broken, so don't try and fix it. Conception from the outside, totally simplistic. Complexities, like I'm reading hieroglyphics. Let's reread this theory so we can start to sift it. Find a working definition of what we call a fix-it shop. Emergency, but if you want us to discuss, we can do it pretty urgently. I know what you have heard of me. Tackles lower order concerns like grammatical surgery. Red pen like a scalpel to cut up openly. But earnestly, it's not me. It's not on the budget. Put a paper in front of me, I won't even touch it. And really, my appointments write better than me. That's no courtesy. With service free? Not signing up, that would be sheer lunacy. And tutors to focus on our futures. Don't pick a theory like these others are some losers. They all have their places, they all have their times. You can be directive and indirect is fine. At the end of the line, it all comes down to what supports that particular mind. In this particular rhyme, I think it's a particular crime to force Socratic questioning like you're practically blind to the emotion inside. The 2T across from you might be falling behind. In this particular rhyme, I advance all theories that allow writers to shine. I don't have one that's particularly mine, but together we find a plan for discussion that's particularly ours.
I ain't fixing you. This ain't no hospital. I ain't fixing you.
I ain't fixing you.
We just discuss issues.
I'm standing on the porch, reading an essay by my favorite Stephen North, thinking about dualism. Well, I say that's foolism, cause you'd be a fix-it shop if you were to get cool with them. Focus on the writer, I can't see. I'm at the computer doing an FBE. We'll try and think differently, overarching patterns, and speak more passively. Ask a lot of questions like, your teacher's asked for more support, hasn't she? Open your eyes, and you will find that as a tutor, there's a possibility to plagiarize with all the language you supply. Need a sign? Here's why. You could deny the writer's voice, limit the writer's choice, shutting out the writer getting lost in all the noise for a second. Here's a lesson. It's a central intention, a pro-North axiom that's perfectly certain. It's not about the paper, it's about the... And if they grow, well, that's the goal. Writing is a progress. Hope you're coming back for more. Alright. So stay patient. Make the 2T the agent. Stephen North, 1984. Fix the shop, can't touch me. Loop Campus, LPC, WC Online, I hear you. Alright. Peace.
So if you could say to everybody outside of the center, you know, maybe English professors, teachers, students, everyone else on campus, one thing about the Writing Center, what would it be?
As cliche as it might sound, we at the Writing Center do try to make better writers, not just better writing.